As we prepare for our communion service tonight, please turn to 1 Corinthians 15. Christ is the first in many ways. He's the firstborn over all creation, meaning that he is preeminent over all of creation. He surpasses all others. He is the first and the last, meaning that he is eternal. He's the King of kings and the Lord of lords, meaning that he rules over all. But tonight, I want to talk about another first, Christ, the first fruits. Let's read together 1 Corinthians 15, starting in verse 20 and going to 23. But the fact is, Christ has been raised from the dead, the first fruits of those who are asleep. For since by a man came death, by a man also came the resurrection of the dead. For as in Adam all die, so also in Christ all will be made alive, but each in his own order. Christ the firstfruits, after that those who are Christ's at his coming. We just turned the calendar from November, the month when we to November, the month when we celebrate Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is when we show our gratitude to God for his provision and share generously with others, often around the table. It is celebrated at harvest time in America because early Americans were farmers, and harvest time is when they would bring in their food for the year. This yearly replenishment meant that they would not run out of food over the long winter. What does this all have to do with Christ, the first fruits? Well, first fruits is an agricultural term. During harvest, the first crops that come in are called the first fruits. What's the significance of the first fruits? They aren't first in quality. The first ear of corn doesn't necessarily taste better than the other ears. The first fruits don't rule over the other fruits as their king. So what is the significance of the first fruits? They're an indication of things to come. The significance of the first fruits is that they are the first of many and that we can expect a plentiful harvest. Christ is the first fruits from the dead. What does that mean? It means that he is the first of many and that we can expect a plentiful harvest. He was the first to be resurrected, but many more will be resurrected like him. Christ the first fruits, after that, those who are Christ's at his coming. That is talking about us. Christ's resurrection is an indication that we, if we belong to Christ, will also be resurrected. This is God's provision for us. As we approach the communion table tonight, let us be grateful to God for his provision of new life and generously share his love with others so that the harvest may increase.